Hi, PE 589. So, for the week 3 discussion, starting with question 1, consider the excerpt from John Wooden. What are time wasters in your day? So, I really try to take advantage of as much time that I have possible. Like I ride my bike to work and back. I usually work out afterwards. Um, Doing homework for this, prepping for work, prepping for other opportunities. Um, I would have to say the biggest time, I guess you would say time waster is video games. I feel like that's a pretty normal one to have. Um, However, I don't know. I went through a period where I was playing, too much and everything. But at this point, now that I'm kind of getting into a rhythm of life, um, it does somewhat serve a purpose. Like I almost exclusively play with some of my friend when my friends are available, and these are guys who I've known from high school, and this is actually one way that we keep in touch and everything. So it does serve a purpose that way. It is a time waster when it goes too long, but I would say that's the closest thing to it. I try to make sure that everything I do serves some form of purpose. Um, what does it mean to you that each day should be a masterpiece? Uh, I think when someone considers something a masterpiece, that's when they've got a picture in their head and they put everything they've got into whatever task that they're doing and it comes out as they pictured it. And I think if you can, either go, before you go to bed or the morning of, you wake up and you're like, I'm going to get X, Y, and Z done today. I'm going to get those done today and have time to relax a little bit or whatever. But I have the goals to do X, Y, and Z. And I think if you accomplish those, that's a masterpiece because you had a plan, you had this picture in your head that you then accomplished. And I think and as long as you put everything into it and you did those tasks well, then there it is. Um, I think that kind of answered what would this look like. Again, that's just having something pictured in your head, goals, tasks, anything really that you want to get accomplished during that day and getting it done. My values and faith and beliefs enable you to make each day a masterpiece. I think for me, a good, my beliefs are that you take advantage of anything that's given to you. Like I tell people, don't turn down anything free. Where kind of my thing is, don't turn down anything free. That means if someone gives you something, take it and you can figure out what to do with it later. You can either find a use for it some way, or you can get rid of it yourself, give it to someone else, something like that. And I find, time right now is, or free time you need to take advantage of, where when I'm not working, when I'm not working out, when I'm not, basically, when I'm not doing stuff for this class, then that time needs to be taken advantage of and put to work in a manner that's going to be most conducive to setting me up for my future and my future endeavors. Regarding my faith, I'd have to say, God put us on this planet for a reason. And, if we don't know what that reason is, we should be, spending time trying to find out what that is. And if we do know, we need to be spending time getting there. Like, if we're not able to get to that position at the moment, we should be doing anything in our power to get there so that we can start doing what God wants us to do and put us on this planet to do. Regarding my values, kind of resorts back to, just taking advantage of anything that's given to you and really making the best of every single day. All right, thank you.